Alright, welcome back everyone, I'm Evil Tim and this is Let's Play Shinobis. Let's go back to playing Shinobi immediately. I'd forgotten how quick these are to update, and also, I owe you a bit for the Homefront update, don't I? So, let's get back to this. You fight like a peasant fisherman, how appropriate! You fight like a dying fish! Clang. And, predictably, one of them falls over and it isn't Hotsuma because we knew that already.
Stay back, Hosuma.
Have you dropped your contact lens again? No.
Are the leader of the Oboro now. You must be strong.
Well, I'm already stronger than you.
Hurry. Take the sword. Take Akujiki.
Which of the many swords around here called Akujiki should I take? This one, you idiot. There's no need to be rude.
Do not forget. My spirit shall forever be by your side.
White spirit and foreign beer on the side. Got it. I hate you. Alright, so he's going to draw his sword and do the thing that he did. Now, you notice that we're standing... When we see his scar later, you'll notice that we're standing on the wrong side to actually inflict it, but then again, magic sword. Also, I think he missed there. Yes, that is what happened, and that is why I superglued my hands to my nipples. It's a ninja-type act of penance which he has visited upon himself, I suppose, which is terrible of him, but never mind that now. We're going into Stage 1B, which introduces the vital idea of falling down holes. Apparently Japan is filled with bottomless pits, and this is the first stage where they store them. So, firstly we're going to admire our idle-type animation, in which we stand still and then stand up on our tippy toes. There we go, so we can sneak up on people like a ninja. And his walk animation is where he walks forwards with his arms crossed, because he is powerful and such. But never mind that now, let's get back into the level. We're going to have to fight this new creature here, which is a hellspawn, but we have killed it off before it could really do anything. Let's explain the HUD before we do anything else. That is, those burning white things are our Yang, which is our life force. We just picked some more of it up too. The thing below them tells us which of the various ninja magic type powers we have, and the thing on the other side of the screen is the shurikens. Also, you'll notice there that we have the ability to hack people from behind, which does additional damage to them. If you go close to somebody and then you do a stealth dash to the side, you'll automatically dodge behind them. Now we've got to run along these walls, which foiled me to start with when I was just starting out with this game, because I didn't realise I should do that, but now I have not been foiled by it. I am ready for anything, such as this. You can repeatedly stealth dash towards people while they're on walls. It's great, and you can do various combo moves which will hack people up. But now let's demonstrate a little something else about stealth dashing. You, sir, you're going to help me now. That's not helping. If you stealth dash repeatedly towards someone, rather than doing that laggy-ass 3-hit combo that he normally does, you can just do the first hit of it, which will allow you to repeatedly plunge your sword into people until they fall to bits in that kind of fashion that they just did. Okay, anyway, the shuriken meter. Each of the two things below indicates a pack of 8 shurikens. You can carry up to 3 of those, as we are currently carrying. The top 8 shurikens for some reason are loose, and we've got our first Oboro coin there. Another thing you can do with shurikens is do a shuriken burst, which is what we did there. If you double jump, and at the apex of the jump you throw a shuriken, you'll throw an entire pack of shurikens at once, which will stun everyone around you. It actually does it in a large circular radius, and it goes through walls, which means that speedrunners are fond of using it to get rid of those sealy things before they are supposed to be able to. There's another move that's very popular with speedruns we'll talk about when we actually get it, because we don't have it yet, but now we're in another area, don't you know? Notice I turned the camera the wrong way there. In this game, you'll just jump over here and get that first. You can also get it from that wall over there by doing a dash, jump, dash, which is what we're about to do here. Dash, jump, dash. That is for length, you see. You can also jump, jump, dash, which is for height, and you can jump, dash, jump, which is for the medium stuff. It's marvellous like that. Anyway, I was about to tell you about the camera. Now, the camera in this game is permanently reversed, which means that instead of controlling Hotsuma's point of view, you are actually controlling the camera itself, as if it were an object in the universe, you see. So when you move the camera left, it moves your field of view right, and vice versa. You can't actually change that back, and it's a little bit confusing at first. Anyway, here's one of these sealy things that forms the Kekkai. You throw a shuriken at that, and you will destroy it. And as a general rule in the B levels, at least up until this stops, when we get to 5A, we'll just air-tate all of those to death firstly. You will be hunting these seals, whereas in the A levels you will be going after combat. That changes on 5A, where all of the A levels start being B levels in a confusity manner. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to defeat all of these mans with our waves. We'll get rid of that fish there. It's a fish with iron wingtips, which is very strange. I guess it's just that kind of neighborhood we found ourselves in. But anyway, we'll get rid of these guys here. You notice there's a black Kekkai seal there. that is to tell you that you can't go that way. It's from backtracking and also give you some clue as to which way backtracking is so that you can avoid it. So now we've got ourselves another tate to do, so we'll do the tate with these people here, and over there is a way in which you can easily screw a tate up. You see, if you approach one of these from too shallow an angle, you end up stuck to the wall, and Hotsuma is crap at fighting on walls for some reason. However, he's great at fighting on the ground, and thus we are on the ground so that we may fight. There, sir, you have been fought at. And now we will get rid of this one in a slightly incompetent fashion, and he will ask them to forgive him, and they will respond by falling apart, which is not the ninja act of forgiveness. So we'll take that, grab ourselves some health, and then we'll make our way along here to get the second of the Makimono in this level. You will start a level with one, and there's usually two. I was wrong about there always being two, because on some of the Hellspawn Lords there aren't any, I don't think. I will have to check that up again. So we'll get rid of that while I am being confuzzled by this, and then we'll run through here to find ourselves a rather wonky tate, which is not much fun to get. You've got to get two guys on the ground and then two of these fidgety things. And I'll briefly forget to actually lock onto this one, and so I will pick up this tate in the most incompetent manner possible. So there we go, we've defeated all of those, and now we are making our way into the last room. Now I'm fairly sure that there's a 5 tate you can pick up here, but I forgot once again the method for doing it. 6 tate in fact. Now the way I think you have to do it, there's a Nakatomi logo there, which will come into play later, but not really, is that rather than going the way I just did, there's actually a secrety fellow who lurketh around on the platform over there. We'll just rotate the camera and find him. He's on that platform there, so let's make our way to him. There he goes. He was hiding in the ground, which is silly of him, so we killed him off and then gave him a withering glance. So you kill him and then you kill the Hellspawn up there and then you go and get the last guy over there. But we didn't do that because once again I forgot to check if it was possible. This introduces the idea of some seals having 2 Kekkai, and over there is a whole other area which leads to an Oboro coin up there which only appears in hard. You have to do an air tate to get to it, but we can't do that because it isn't there. There would be no point in risking our necks for that kind of thing. So let's walk onto this rooftop where...
So the last of the vermin has arrived.
Last of your mom's vermin. That doesn't even make any... Shut up.
With your death, so dies the Oboro bloodline.
What about Jimushin? We don't talk
Even the
about
mighty
them.
Kabushi lies dying on the steps of Kamano's shrine.
Master Kabushi.
I'm glad they know what's going on.
Huh?
Oh, my sword's on fire. That's inconvenient. And he has...
My pain.
I think the only way you'd be able to make that scar is if Hotsuma actually had missed him and then it decapitated him by swinging the sword upward. And if he wants to taste the torture that he endures, we'll give him a minute to go and update his Facebook or something, and then we will have to fightle him. And I will show you how to avoid losing all your shit when you die. I did this on purpose, by the way. So we had to walk towards him and goad him into tackling us. You're not supposed to know this is Maritsune. I don't know how you would not figure that out. So anyway, you get knocked off the edge, you get very lagged, and then what you have to do is retry, because the game doesn't penalise you at all for retrying, unlike dying, which resets you to the stuff that you had at the start of level, 1 Makimono and 16 shurikens. So you don't want that, and you would lose out on some points for it. So anyway, what you do then is you edit your video to make it look like you didn't die at all, but I don't have to do things like that, and you'll notice that skill up has changed to kill you in a clever manner, but now he's broken it. It's now Kiyu, which possibly means something in Japanese, but I don't know. So yeah, anyway, I guess this guy must be the other long white-haired Oboro who's been decapitated with Akajiki, and also says, "You've been practicing" to us. It's one of his taunt sounds. He has Phazon there. He jumps down and does it. I guess this is because this had, like, unnecessarily dastardly playtesters who would just stand behind him when he dropped down and then get the tate that way, so they didn't want them to do that. So anyway, I've got to kill off his minions here because he isn't dead yet. What we've got to rely on is the fact that Maritsune is a huge, clumsy wazzock and will jump off the edge of a building repeatedly if you so much as give him a chance to. That's great for him. The manual actually contains a spoiler for this guy. It says that this guy's name is Aomizuchi, which is the demon lord. It's a dragon demon-y fellow, which I don't think you're actually meant to know that. So yes, they replaced the not really a spoiler with a spoiler. But yeah, Hotsuma doesn't figure this out until Hiroko tells him that this is Maritsune. It's very strange. Anyway, it's time for us to pick up the tate, isn't it? So let's kill off these guys here. We've done as much damage to him by dropping him off the ceiling as we can, the roof even. And so we'll slash that guy, and then we'll dash behind him, and he'll start his swingity thing, but we'll smack him in the back. Now, what you're actually supposed to do is dash towards him after he does his swingity thing, but we didn't do that. We got a bit lucky here. So we'll swing our swords around in a necessarily choreographed manner, and then we will get him. But it seems the human thumb is a lot stronger than a tank, so he defeats our attempts. And now he's got blood on it.
He has tasted my blood, drank of my soul.
You put ketchup on your soul? Nobody puts ketchup on their soul. Why are you German? Why wouldn't I be? I can think of several reasons. Alright, will not count. Right, so it's going to fire its rocketry at us, 'cause it's decided to come back again. It's like Phantom in this game. I guess eventually we're going to be fighting hundreds of little baby helicopters or something. And then it will blow up there. We've had our obligatory extreme-type missile dodge, and he's wondering what the hell's going on. So we will have to find that out later on, won't we? However, until then, we have beaten the level, and we've got ourselves an S-type rank again. Go us! So we get our cherry blossoms flying across the screen. So that has been that little bonus video. I have been Evil Tim. I apologize for the audio popping in the Homefront video. I'm not sure what caused that. It was strange, but that's that for this video. This will continue in a unjustifiably late manner, no doubt, and you will have a good day. Goodbye. I said goodbye, you silly video.